Okay, this is our new foldable thin photo booth. It's in a white color here with some white translucent curtains. And the curtains have a split in the middle here. When you walk in and look at the back, there's an LED light at the top that's optional. And there's also a spandex roof that goes around the top area here as well. Looking on the other side here is the all-in-one kiosk here, which has your 19-inch all-in-one screen there. I'm going to go... So that is your kiosk right there. And the prints exit on the back side so that they're coming out over here on that back side of the photo booth there. You can kind of see the outline of the tower through the translucent white plastic. That's basically how it looks. Okay, in this setup video, I'm going to show you how to set up our thin foldable photo booth. The first thing you want to do is get your 3 boxes. There's a big one, which has all the electronics in, your camera, your flash, your computer. There's a medium one, which is the base, and there's a small one, which holds your printer. First, you want to take the medium one, set it here, and then take the small box and put it on top. The cameraman can get real close here. This is the print output, and this Velcro and comes apart. If the butterfly clamps are down here, the camera get really close here. You take this butterfly clamp and you put it up and you turn it. And I'm ready to do the same thing on the other side over here. You get a close up there, put it up, and turn it in place. Oops, that came a little loose. There we go. We're going to swing this back so that the printer output hole matches this output hole in the frame right here. Okay? You'll also notice there's 2 butterfly clips right here. We're going to do the same thing by setting this big box. This probably weighs around 35, 40 pounds on top here. And then we're going to spin this around. This bottom shelf can pop right up, and you can lock these butterfly clips into place again right here. I'm going to set this down here. And there's also a back cover that can cover this, okay? You would take this cord and snake it down here and then run it to a wall outlet. Now I've already set up this front section here, and it is set up the exact same way the back section is set up. So the next thing I'm going to do is show you how to set up the back section. If the cameraman can come over here, and we have this case that has all the panels for the back section in. It has a stop piece of angle right here. We're going to go ahead and take it and turn it upside down, basically. Slip this off. If you're doing this by yourself, it's better to slip it off against the wall over here. That gives you a little more control. Now, this is a very lightweight frame, but they still weigh about, I would say, 15, 20 pounds each. Okay? When you get this, they'll probably have some protective cling wrap on it. Like this stuff here, you basically just peel it off. I've already taken it off for demonstration purposes in this video. This unfolds here like so. If the cameraman can be closer, I'm going to show you how this connects here. Okay, so I'm going to show you how this back door locks into place. It's just like your old-fashioned door lock. This bolt slides through. So you loosen this nut, you slide it over, and then you tighten it up. And that makes it nice and secure there. Okay? So we're going to go ahead and have the cameraman back up. Take this top section. You can tell which one's top because it has these little holes in the corner for the curtain rods to go into. You take it and you put it on top of these 2 posts right here. Okay? Once you get on top of the 2 posts, you go ahead and take it and you expand it all the way over here. Okay? Set it on these other 2 posts over here. On the back, it's little pieces of Velcro that hold it together there. Okay. So once you have that together, you're going to reach in your pocket and you're going to grab a bolt here, and the cameraman's going to come close. You're going to take this bolt and just screw it right into here. Okay. If you forget the bolts or you lost them, you can take a piece of tape and just put it across there. And it'll hold it good enough. And you're going to do the same over on this side here. I'm going to go ahead and take this and push it down on the way and stick this bolt on, okay? So that is how the back section is put together. And guess what? The front section over here, it's the exact same thing. So I'm not going to go through and show you that. It's the exact same thing. I'm actually going to take the curtain bar and put it up. We're going to go ahead and put it up here. Put these locking pins through. And just in a moment, I'm going to show you on the back side how these locking pins go in so you get a better view of it. Okay? So on the back side, okay, I'm going to show you how this crossbar goes in. There's this piece of plastic that slides in here, and then your quick release pin slides in like that. Okay? I've already done the other side, and on the bottom it's going to be the exact same thing. You're going to take this aluminum bar here, and you're going to slide it in from the other side, and put your quick release pin over here. So if the camera can back up, the last thing we have to do is put on the curtains. There's 4 pieces of cloth here altogether. The first one is a spandex rope. I'm going to show you how this goes on. This is an optional item that costs extra. It's not normally included with the photo booth, okay? So you're going to go ahead and take the short side of it, like this, okay? And just start on one end over here. Throw it over the top. And you have to be a little bit tall to do this. You take the 2 corners, you stretch them over to the sides, okay? Once you have those 2 pieces tacked down, you go ahead and do the rest of the Velcro like so. Okay, so the tricky part, that wasn't really too hard, is to stretch it over to the other side. Okay, so I'm going to take one corner, this corner, and stretch it over here. Take the other corner, stretch it to the other side. Sometimes it comes right back at you. It's got to grab a little more of the material and stretch it over here, okay? Once you got the 2 corners tacked, you want to go ahead and take the middle section and just stick it to that Velcro right there, okay? You do the same with the front side. Again, it helps if you're a little bit tall to do this. If not, you might have to grab a chair from your venue and do it that way. And then lastly, get this last side here. It's probably the hardest because it has as much tension on it. It tends to want to pop off while you're doing it. But once you get started on it, it goes a lot easier. It's just the first couple pieces that are kind of hard to Velcro on there. Okay, so this is your spandex roof right here. Keeps all the light in. The LED lights don't shine all around. Really gets set up that way. Next are the curtains here, okay? There's 2 white curtains. Those are your exit and entrance curtains. And they're very simple to put on. All you do is you take the Velcro, you find where the split is in the curtain, and you tack it up in the middle of your exit or entrance way, okay? This Velcro is a little bit elastic, so you can stretch it, make it more wrinkly or less wrinkly. The next curtain, if the cameraman can follow me in this booth, is your background curtain. This is a silverish gray curtain. You just find the approximate middle point right here, and you start sticking it on the Velcro edges here. Okay. Again, this is a little bit stretchy, so if you want to pull it across, you can do that. Okay. Okay, and if we can back up here, I'm going to put on the last curtain. Again, you find the center point, stick it on there, move it all the way across, like so. Okay. This is the finished product, your foldable photo booth. It is 6.5 feet wide, 6.5 feet tall, and about 4 feet wide. It can fit a boatload of people in there, but most of the time 4 or 5 is pretty comfortable. I've had 10 people squeeze in here. It's very strong. If you were going here, hang down, it's not going anywhere. So thanks for watching.